Yo, what's up guys, it's Dex here and welcome to the first creator showcase video. So in this series we're going to be showing some very talented creators and just showcasing some of their best work as well as some hidden gems that haven't been played as much. For this video we're going to be looking at the creator Ezmeralda. Now Ezmeralda has made a lot of levels, a lot of good levels. A lot of levels that have been featured in Campaign of the Month submissions. I think Ezmeralda has the most levels that have been submitted in Campaign of the Month. I might be wrong with that though. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be sorting it by most popular levels, and firstly show off levels that people are probably familiar with, especially if you've played campaign levels over Christmas or Easter or Halloween. And we'll move on to levels that probably haven't gained as much attention, but are still absolutely fabulous levels. So, without further ado, let's just get into it. Starting off the video, we have Scare. Now, this seems to be a Halloween-themed tutorial level, and I really like the use of the green art, which is drawn over the blocks. It definitely makes the level feel a lot different in a sense. Instead of seeing the usual platform race in 2 blocks, we get to see some very Halloween-themed art, which is very lovely. And of course, we get to see the ghosts and the lovely silhouette of the trees in the distance as well. So, anyways, we have ourselves a teleport. I'm not too sure if there's any cheeky places to use this, so let's just try and avoid these mines. Very tough gameplay if for a first level, especially with those mines, but nothing too bad. And I think this level does a very good job at teaching you all the basics. It doesn't really go too into detail. It's just like, yeah, this is a swimming section, this makes you immune, and this moves. So it doesn't really like have much gameplay other than it just telling you what the blocks do. But nevertheless, I still think it's a good tutorial level for those who are new to the game. Moving on, we have Ezmeralda. Now, in my previous video of the campaign, I said that most of the second levels of the campaign seem to be speed levels, and I feel like this was another one of those levels that fit that theme very nicely. I think this probably got featured as the second level in a lot of campaigns. And I would say for good reason. This level is quite fun. It's definitely like a breath of fresh air, and it does give some really fun races as well. So let's keep moving on through. It's a very easy level. I don't think there's anything too difficult about it, which is good. And the art is really cool as well. I like the use of just drawing so many flowers. So we got yellow ones here, and we have really cool trees in the distance as well, which is nice. So let's make our way through. Let's get an item. We've got another speed item, so we're just going to be dashing through. And we got a house here. I think this level does seem to be inspired a bit by MS Fantasy Race. I can definitely see a resemblance between the two levels. But look at these mountains. I'm not sure if they're mountains or hills, but they do look really lovely. And I like the colour of them as well. They're not like too stand out, they just like blend in the background really nicely. So we're just focusing more on the art in the front, in this case looking at these very pretty flowers. But we're just gonna hit these up blocks and make our way to the finish. Moving on, we have Sweetland. Now, this got featured in Level of the Week, and I would say it's for a very good reason. This level is, I would say it's one of Ezmeralda's more iconic levels. I think the theming of this level is done perfectly. We've got the lovely cake castle, and we'll be going right into it. Now, I do really love this art a lot. It looks like a bit of a sandcastle, but at the same time, it does look very, very yummy. I'm not too sure what these vanished blocks are supposed to represent, but regardless, let's make our way through the castle and hit the rotate block. Gonna make our way through here, making sure we don't hit any mines. And let's go into courtyard. I'm not too sure what this is, but we're still making our way down. It's a very tight gameplay mixed with some very open gameplay as well. It's definitely got a good balance of everything. And looks like we're outside right now. We've got some alien eggs that we're just gonna crush without them knowing. I'm loving these pink trees, and I like the castle wall in the distance. It's very colourful as well. Let's smash through here, and we're still climbing through this castle as well. Looks like we're still making our way indoors. Making sure we don't fall off. I know if you fall off these vanish blocks, you will not be getting respawned by a net. Instead, you'll be doing the gameplay all over again. And the artifact was here. I do actually remember this level having the artifacts back in the day. Moving our way down the push blocks. Let's get an item. Got a speed burst. Oh yes, it was featured in the Dream campaign. Although my Dex account wasn't active until 2014, I was still around in the community in 2013, and I do think I remember playing the Dream campaign. It was a very fun campaign, but I actually can't remember what levels were in it, so I'll have to double check and see if anyone knows, or if there's any videos on it. But anyways, let's hit the cherry and hit the finish, and we've got a lovely title of Ezmeralda's username with the lollipops and the candy. It's very pretty. Next, we have Midas, and I think this appears to be an objective level. And definitely, I would say Greek-inspired, definitely with the Midas name. And, of course, these pillars as well. I'm not too sure if there's anything else but lightning in... Okay, yeah, this seems to be a very fighting type level. We've got lightning bolts, we've got swords. I can definitely imagine a lot of chaos happening in this level. But gameplay-wise, I'm actually enjoying this quite a bit. The gameplay is very different in each section. So we've gone down arrow blocks, and now we're climbing up the pillars. And we're hitting the objective blocks as well. So let's make our way through. Make sure we get the happy blocks. Ooh, I really like these gold blocks. Definitely a creative way to use the layer 0. Anyway, we're dashing through. We got the dash lines, making our way through the water. I'm really enjoying the pacing of this level. I think there's a lot going on, and like, it just has a really fun... No, wait, actually, can I like just do that? Oh yeah, I think the game actually wants me to do that. I didn't know if that was anything cheeky, but no. That's correct. And I think we want to be making our way up. And if we fall, we have to go back around again, which is a very... It's very punishing, but still has a bit of risk to it, which is always what we like to see with racing. Anyways, quite a short level, but it's very fun. Moving on, we have Pyramidal. Not too sure how you pronounce it, but this seems to be either a desert themed or like Egyptian themed, especially with the pyramids. I definitely think this is a harder level. I don't know if it would be like a 9th place level, but I think there is definitely some difficulty in this level that would make it appear in the bottom row of the campaign. So this is just a teleport. Okay, I'm not too sure where to use this, to be honest. I'm not sure if it tells us. I think if we go up here, maybe. Oh yeah, where the bricks are. That makes sense. I like the idea of a teleport instead of a sword. I think if it was a sword, then people can just wait until someone grabs one. I like the fact that we're moving to the left instead of the right. Okay, there we go. I feel like a lot of gameplay you normally do move towards the right side, but this one does feel a bit different, which is good. We have made ourselves into the pyramid. And let's see if we can try and escape and reach the finish before time runs out. We'll be climbing these blocks. Looks like we're going to be doing a bit of weaving, so a bit of left and right action. There we go. You could probably fall and do a shortcut, but I think we're just going to be playing it safe for now. So definitely a bit of a increase in gameplay difficulty, but I don't think this seems to be anything too difficult. We just need to do some good timing. There we go. I'm loving the hieroglyphs in the background as well, or in the walls of the pyramid. It's very well drawn. And we got like some holes as well, which we like to see. Now let's make sure we don't hit the net because we are on vanished blocks. Let's break this brick block, and it looks like there's some sand. I believe that's some sand in the pyramid. Definitely still in the theme that we're in some sort of desert. Well, actually, we're going to be going up here now. So we've made our way to the top of the pyramid. Now, I need to be careful because I think I could actually get myself stuck here if I walk on that net. It's definitely a bad thing about the rotate gameplay in this game, is sometimes you can actually get stuck in the nets once you're upside down. But I think we're okay at the moment, which is good. Anyways, let's make our way through the top of here, and I think we're gonna have to do a mini super jump, and we're gonna be pushing this down. I don't know how much further down it wants me to push. I guess I'll just go up here for now. Or maybe it wants me to go even further down. I think I'm gonna keep going further down. Yeah, okay. It's a bit confusing. I'm not too sure which way was the right way, but I think we've somehow made it work. Okay, yeah, this is looking right. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we've got to rotate, and we are now sideways. And we've just hit that rotate, and we've made our way out the pyramid, so I don't think this was actually that hard of a level, to be honest. And we've got a very cool oasis here as well. But yeah, I actually didn't think that was as hard as I thought it would be. It still has some difficulty to it. I can imagine this being in like the 7th or 8th place in the campaign, but overall, I definitely enjoyed that. Alright, next we have Salem, or Kylem. I'm not too sure how it's pronounced, but this might be one of Ezmeralda's hardest levels. Definitely has some tough difficulty to it. Let's just make our way through here. Nice. Now, I remember featuring this level in my own campaign of the month submission. Wait, how do I get back up? Oh wait, I think I have to make our way this way. Ah, yes, I see now. So I remember putting this as like the 9th place level as on my own campaign of the month, which did end up getting featured. This level is tough. It's probably on the same level as like Volcanic Inferno, I would say. Maybe a bit tougher. There's definitely some like cheeky gameplay mechanics. But I really enjoy this level. I think this level's got really good theming, and the difficulty is quite well balanced, I would say, even for a hard level. There's nothing cheeky. I just think it's just like hard, but definitely a lot of variety in the hard gameplay, which is what we want to see. So we've made our way up there, and now we're just going to do some weaving. And I think I'm super jumping, is that right? Oh yeah, it looks like I need to be getting this. I'm going to be swinging our sword through here. We still see some cheeky alien eggs about. I'm not too sure which way I should be going, so I'm just going to go. Oh, actually, I think I should be going this way, because that looks like a hole. And we're going to be climbing the vanish blocks. Okay, this looks like it's going to be quite tough, to be honest, so I need to be careful. Okay, there we go. Oh, never mind. Okay, there we go. So, definitely quite tough for newer players. And I think a lot of people could probably just time out on this. But I think we're making some decent progress at the moment, which is good. Let's make our way up the waterfall. And make sure we don't fall, because if we do fall, I think we're going to be after doing all of that again, which we do not want to do. So let's just take our time and make sure we do everything correctly, even here. So I think we could try and skip a couple, but there we go. Oh, I don't think I did that correctly, but let's just make our way up. Yeah, we want to land on the vanish block. Not too sure where it is, but okay, there we go, nice. A big long fall as well. So definitely quite tough, especially with the vanish blocks. Very Not friendly considering they're not safe, so you have to respawn all the way back, but we did end up making it that time, which is good. Just keep climbing and land on some safe blocks. So, got a bit of a breather for now, but... Oh, that was a little bit evil, but... Luckily we only got hit once by it. Can I, like... Oh, okay, so I need to get a sword here and go back in. Luckily this isn't really much of a race. I feel like if this was the last level, anyone would be winning the hat if they finished the level. So I'm glad it isn't a race, because this, if you were like first and you're on this section, it'd be kind of annoying. There we go. I am assuming we're following the water. I'm actually not too sure where should we go in, but looks like we're going the right way. Oh, okay, another alien egg. This definitely looks like something we're going to be falling through later on, so keep that in mind. Now, where... Okay, this is just the ceiling of up blocks. Ooh, look at the diamond. Very nice. Ooh, I guess there was a push block there. I don't even know where I should be landing. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be falling through at some point. I guess we're going to be super jumping here. We do not want to hit the mines. Looks like we don't really have much of an option, but... Oh, okay. If I, like, just hit the tip of that... There we go. And here we go. And I was just falling all the way down. I think if you moved a little bit in that section, you'd have to go all the way back. It would not be nice. It would also be very evil if someone was just at the beginning there. It's just like disrupting the vanish block. That would be pure evil, but I'm not too sure if that's actually ever happened to someone before. Let's go all the way up here, and looks like we are nearing the end. Oh yeah, we are. Here we go. So we've got top 3 times. I think we've definitely spent a lot longer than that. Congrats to Hund Consumer with a 329. And we have Sky Soars as well. Very talented creator. I think it has changed their name to Umbra. So yeah, so Sky Soars or Umbra is another really good creator, but I think a lot of their levels are deathmatch levels. So if you want to play any deathmatches, be sure to check Umbra out. Very pretty level. To be honest, it actually wasn't as tough as I thought it would be. But I think it still does kind of fit the 9th level vibe. That I can definitely see someone winning a hat over this level, so yeah, I enjoy it. Moving on, we have Spooky Castle, which is another Halloween themed tutorial level. So let's have a look. So it says bump to get an item and press spacebar to use it. I will say I do like the art of this level, but I think the bricks are a bit too dark. I don't really like the clash of the black shadow. It definitely does sell the brick theme and or the castle theme, but I think it's just a bit too of an eye stream for me. So it says these blocks break if you hit them hard, so let's do that. And it's going to be making our way up and down. It's going to avoid the, the down arrows, because I think I already know how to super jump. Let's hit the rotates and keep making our way through the castle. Ooh, got bats as well, it's very pretty. And move blocks. Of course, we do love to see move blocks in the game. As long as they're not abused. So we've got time blocks as well. Definitely new blocks featured. And it looks like we've got some ghostly figures as well. So let's make our way out the castle. Got some lovely trees and some cool stars in the background as well. Alien eggs are mean, so we're just going to completely jump over them. And gonna finish off the level. Very nice. Moving on, we have City of Narsh, which is a Christmas themed tutorial level. I think if you've played a Christmas campaign, you might be more familiar with this level. So it says, welcome to PR2, and this one, we've got infinite items, the red one, and the blue one only gives 1 item. So it says press down, then release, and we're going to be making our way into the cave. We're going to be breaking these blocks. I think a lot of these tutorial levels... I'm not too sure if it's like a tradition, but I feel like a lot of these tutorial levels are quite square. Like, especially if you look at the map, I think Spooky Tower was quite similar. I think Scare was similar, and this is no exception as well. Now, I think we will be playing another tutorial level by Ezmeralda, which will be a lot different, and I will say a lot better pacing, but we'll move on to that when we finish this level. So we're going to be bumping these bricks and moving across the vanished blocks. Got bombs and alien eggs, so we're just going to completely jump over those and make our way to the finish. Now, this is absolutely cool. I really love the art of this. The shading is very precise and just so much detail. So this was the tutorial level I was talking about, Dimensional. This level, it honestly feels like a breath of fresh air in comparison to other campaign levels. I feel like the pacing of this level is insanely good for a tutorial level. And it just feels like, you know, it doesn't feel rushed. It doesn't feel like, oh, here's a little puddle you can swim in. Like, everything just feels like, yeah, you're swimming through here and making your way to a new section of the map. So arrows change speed. So it's got a complete section for arrows, which is, and the down arrow as well, of course. And to top off the amazing gameplay, we have some really gorgeous art. Now, I absolutely love the combination of the purple and pink. I think Ezmeralda's done an amazing job here with the art, and I love the use of the layers as well. So we got some stars in the foreground, got some stars in the layer 1, and even further back we see more stars. It's just very pretty. So we're going to be hitting the rotate twice and making our way up here. And the rotate sections aren't short either. Like, there's just, like, this whole section is, like, still part of the rotate. So we're going to bump these bricks to break. And we see Fred. Let's go, Fred. He's on his own little planet there, which is gorgeous. We have these little tentacle things that are on top of the vanish block. It's very cool. And these, like, stars as well. They're very pretty. So we're going to be avoiding these mines that are... I'm not too sure where they're getting shot from. It's like a spaceship of some sort. So we've got decrease and increase stats. And we're going to be invincible. So we're going to be smashing through these mines. Little slippery surfaces. They're making our way down. And we're going to be finishing the level. Probably, I would say this would probably be my favorite campaign tutorial level. I think it just has everything a tutorial level should be. There might be others out there which I enjoy more, but I just really love this level. It's probably my favorite tutorial from Ezmeralda. Moving on, we have Ocaso. I'm not too sure if that's the way you pronounce it. This seems to be a Aztec-themed level. I'm not actually too sure, to be honest, but the way that I see the big building on the right of the on the minimap, it does definitely have that vibe, so I wouldn't be too surprised if that was the case. So lots of weapons here. Definitely a multiplayer map. Oh, okay. Try not to get stuck. I love the red buildings in the background as well. So let's make our way through here. And it looks like we're in a big, massive open cave right now. Really lovely art, and I really like the way that they introduced new environments. So this cave was like very vast, and look at this, it was so pretty. And now we're back outside. I'm not too sure if I've just noticed this, but I think it looks like the time of day has changed as well. So on the left side it was daytime, but moving through the cave and coming out, it looks like it's gone to night. But let me just double check that. Oh yeah, that looks like it. So it looks like we're at like a sunset time, and it's just completely gone to nighttime after coming out of the cave. So that's actually a really smart way to introduce the time of day to the game. But yeah, we've just climbed this. Definitely an easy level. I think this would see this as maybe like a second or third level, but still really fun and well paced. I enjoyed this one a lot. Next we have Aurora Trail. Now this seems to be another Christmas themed level. This is an objective level, and looks like we're going to be Oh, actually, those are finished blocks. Okay, I need to remember that. Actually, I need to figure out how to escape here. I'm actually too sure where to go. Oh, wait, we're going to the left. Oh, okay. So we go to the right first to collect the finished block, and now we're going to the left to actually finish more of the level. Oh. Oh, okay, wait, what block is that? Okay, so there's some hidden presents here which have somehow made their way through the hole. The timer does look quite tight, so we'll try and not spend too long on this level. But I really like the Aurora. I'm assuming that is the Aurora with all the blue and green gradients. Oh, there we go. And we've just hit another finish block. I will admit that it's quite difficult to tell what's a finished block and what's an item. I'm assuming the color of the presents is supposed to represent that. But anyways, let's keep making our way through. Ooh, okay. Didn't see that mime there when I passed it before. So at least there's arrows telling you to hit these so you don't forget about them. Up here. I think that's supposed to be a happy block. I'm actually not sure at all where I'm supposed to be going, to be honest. It's quite confusing. Okay, so... Oh, we did hit a time block there, which is good. I feel like I was running out of time. But, luckily we've got... Is it 10 more seconds or 5? I actually don't know what a time block gives. And looks like we got more stat blocks. And... we want to be super jumping up here. And we're going through the chimney and reaching the bed. Now, I think the art of this level is amazing. I think the gameplay is quite balanced. I just think it needs to give a bit more time. I'm not too sure if it is supposed to be a hard level, but I think the level does seem to be a little bit confusing on where to go, even with like the use of some arrows. I think the presents can be a bit confusing as well, if you're not too sure, if you're not familiar where the finished blocks are, but I think I can still see this being featured in a campaign of some sort, especially a Christmas campaign. It definitely has every attribute to it being one. But yeah, I think the art is still really good. It's a very nice level. So we've had Spooky Castle. Now we've got Spooky Cavern. So, from what I've read from the description, and I think it will tell us here as well, yeah. So, the map itself, the gameplay, was made by Aura Opal, and the art was made by Ezmeralda. So, definitely a collaboration level. I feel like collaboration levels are actually... You don't really see them too much in Platform Racing 2, but they are very... I think it's a good way to put two talented creators together to make something very special. In this case, we do have some sort of Halloween cave themed level, which is pretty cool. I think so far it's been a bit... nothing too extravagant. I think it's a bit samey right now, but let's see if it spices up the gameplay a little bit. Ooh, okay, actually, now as soon as I say that, we've got zombie hands coming out, and we've made our way outside the cave, which is pretty cool. Looks like we're going in another building of some sort, and we've still got zombie hands escaping the floor, so make sure to be careful. Also, we have bats as well, of course. Looks like we're going all the way up here. Ooh, look at that. That's some cool art. The skull. I like that. And we'll be smashing our way through the crumble blocks. And looks like we're going to be going up here. So let's keep smashing. And, oh, okay, so we've got some jetpack gameplay. Hopefully it's not too difficult. We just breezed through that. And we've got a lovely moonlight here. Oh, I get to get my hat back. Let's go. I like that. I like the shading done on that moon. And I like the glow of it as well. It's very pretty. Of course, we got the gloomy clouds as well to fit the theme of this level. And I'm gonna be making our way to... Wait, where am I actually going? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh no. No, wait. Okay, thank God. I was I was so worried for a second because I thought this was the same part as where like it would bring us back to the beginning. Yeah, I thought it was here. I thought there was like no net and it would just like take us back to the beginning, but luckily there are nets there and we didn't lose too much from it. Moving on, we have Sunset Temple. Now, I think this level seems to be inspired by Soul Temple. It does seem to have that vibe. Ooh, we got some cool plants here. Just make sure we don't run into them. They seem to be a bit hostile. This level does seem to be a bit short, which is good. It's I feel like Soul Temple was short as well, of course. So I think it stayed true to that pacing. But we're gonna be making our way up this tree here and swerving through all the gameplay mechanics. We got more enemies here, so let's try and not hit any of their mines. Let's keep climbing up. Oh yeah, some mines on top of these up arrows as well, so we'll try and avoid those. And oh yeah, I've just reached the finish already, so yeah, very short level, but I kind of like it. It's just good pacing. I feel like to balance out some longer levels in the campaign, you do need to have some short ones, and I enjoyed this. I think this was a nice level. To finalize the trinity of the spooky levels, we have Spooky Tower, and that mine is pure evil, I can't lie. There's no way anyone is not hitting that mine. And I feel like there's another mine at the bottom of here as well. Okay, no. I'd rather take this than a mine, I'm be real. So it looks like... I'm not too sure how difficult this gameplay seems to be, but I think we already do see a bit of challenging gameplay so far. So let's see how it holds up. Oh yeah, that's a bit evil. So it's just, yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, this level does seem to be quite difficult, so let's try and make sure we finish it before time runs out. Oh god, this is a bit frusty. Okay, there we go. And we've got lots of mines here as well. And we have a spilled cauldron. So this seems to be very tough, I can't lie. And some very evil mines as well, my goodness. The game doesn't really, like, tell you where to go. You're just kind of assuming, oh my goodness, look at this. This is very frusty gameplay. So for those who are unaware, when I say frusty just means frustration levels. And it just basically means hard gameplay. Frustration levels are a type of level which bring out the hardest difficulty in platform racing. Question is, can I actually beat this level? Because the more I'm going through it, the more I am assuming that this level I'm probably not going to beat. So we've got a little witch hat there, and we're making our way down the stairs. We've got 1 minute 20 on the clock, and I am not too sure how much of this level we've got left to do. Okay. You got a pile of bones there, oh goodness. Alright, looks like we're still making our way through the level. And we made our way outside. I'm actually not too sure where I should be going. I'm assuming... Is it this way? Oh. Oh, it looks like we're climbing the tower. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Ah, 10 seconds. Go, go, go. Oh my goodness. Okay. This should definitely belong in the ninth slot of a campaign. This level was hard. And the ending is so evil. Also, like, I don't know how to feel about this. I'm pretty sure you could just wait, like, if you had other races, you could literally just like, oh, sack it, I don't want to do all of this. I'm just gonna wait until someone smashes that brick, and then I'm just gonna get the super jump and then just go. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I don't really understand gameplay that does stuff like that, but I think this level is really difficult, and I think it's actually really well made, to be honest. I think the time is good, and I think it has a lot of difficult sections as well. But yeah, I think this is probably one of the more enjoyable hard levels out there. I think it's still a bit I think there's a bit of evil gameplay that's kind of unavoidable, but I mean, that's it. I guess that's the joy of hard levels, I guess. Moving on, we have Ruins. Now, if you guys can't tell by the art style of this level already, then I think this is going to be more of an Undertale themed level. I'm not too sure if there's many out there. I feel like this is the first one I've seen, but the art is amazing. Like the enemies, and oh, there's a push block. The art style is very cool, and right, let me just show you this as well. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. I think Ezmeralda's done a really good job at capturing the Undertale art style here. And of course we got Flowey the flower. Let's make our way down. And rate 5. So not really much to the level, to be honest, but I think it's nice to see some Undertale art, especially this. I think this is probably the highlight of this level, to be honest. It's so pretty. So previously we had Sunset Temple. Now we have Sun Temple. I feel like these are both very similar levels. I think they are both referencing Soul Temple, of course. But they are different in gameplay, so we are definitely going to be playing both of them. This level does seem to be a bit older. I would assume so anyway. But I still think the art and the gameplay are very pretty. So let's get a sword here and backtrack, break this brick. And we're going to be making our way up the Vanish ladder type. I don't even know what you'd call that, but definitely something that was featured in Newbie Train is what I remember. It haunts me to this day. Let's climb up here. Let's try not to fall. I think if we fall, we'd have to do all that gameplay again. Let's see if we can avoid all these mines. Oh, okay, wait. Ah, I thought I was doing such a good job. I thought I was going to make it, but unfortunately, we did end up hitting the mines at the end. But let's make our way to the finish. Quite a short level again. Probably got similar pacing to Sunset Temple, but still pretty enjoyable. I would say it's pretty friendly for newer players. Next we have Lost Sea. Now this seems to be more of a underwater themed level, which is quite new to what we've seen from Ezmeralda. I feel like we've seen a lot of Halloween levels, seen a lot of like sun themed levels. Now we've got underwater theme, which is definitely a theme. I've definitely seen some campaigns that have been inspired by underwater, and there are definitely some cool levels out there which has the theme. I think Oceana by, I think it was Asti Kami Man that made that level. That's definitely one that reminds me. Of course, Justin Bob I think has quite a few underwater levels as well. But regardless, oh my god. Okay, there we go. Got the coral, and we've got like, feels like Atlantis a little bit with the. Oh wait, am I going the right way? Oh yeah, yeah. It feels like Atlantis with the ruins underwater. I don't think I'm going the right way actually. I think I'm supposed to be going this way. Oh yeah, here we go. So we got a bit of like. Oh, I'm assuming these are tentacles actually. Oh yeah, we see a little enemy octopus there. Let's make our way to the top. I really like the the use of like depth by drawing these little creatures in black. We don't really get to see what they look like, apart from this one here, but I think the depth really does sell how lost this is, essentially. Now, looks like we're going to need to get another sword, so... Oh, I guess we could just make our way around. I think it's just a shortcut, actually. So, we're going to be going through here. Loving the bubbles, I'm loving the coral, and the little fish as well. Everything just kind of comes together, which is really nice. You got a pile of gold here as well, which is really cool. So, I think we're going to be making our way up here, and back down. I've got the cute clownfish, I really love these guys. And looks like we're going to be doing a bit of back and forth gameplay here again, moving left and right. Oh, okay, we had a little shortcut there, which is good. And I think we're supposed to be climbing up here and making our way to the finish. Big pile of gold, look at that. Definitely a rewarding feel for the end of a level, but really nice art, and it's got a really good theme as well. Next, we have Starlight. I think I've seen quite a few levels have this sort of gameplay mechanic, and I will admit, it's pretty fun. So, this is pretty much one of these levels where you have a speed boost and you are whizzing through the water. I've seen levels like this before, and they are fun. And I think this one is no exception. Also, the art, it definitely does have that dimensional feel to it. Unfortunately, there isn't really much to talk about for this level. It's kind of what you see is what you get type gameplay. And we're finishing off. Really, I like these little things as well. It's really cute. Looks like you're actually underwater. I didn't even think about that, to be honest, because I thought the original was like in space, but it looks like it's actually underwater here, which is pretty cool. Moving on, we have Star Valley. Another purpley themed level. And looks like we got speed boost. Is this a speed level? I'm not too sure, to be honest. Ooh, look at that. I really like the use of these little smoke effects. And of course, the art is amazing as usual. So let's make our way down. Yeah, so it's definitely not a speed burst level because I'm getting other items, but I think this is like another level that does promote some form of fighting gameplay. Really cool art there of the comet. So we can make our way down here. We've got a mine, we'll just put that there. We got the same enemies that we saw on Sunset Temple, I believe. Little piranha plant type enemies. Just completely skip all those mines and hit the finish. Another short level, but I think the pacing of this is still pretty good. It's quite enjoyable, and there's a lot going on as well. Definitely encourages some fighting gameplay for first place. Alright, we got Lucky Temple next. Wait, is this what I think it is? Oh, it's one of these levels. Okay. So let's test our luck. Let's see. Can we get teleports? So far I haven't really been doing a good... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be getting lucky, but we're making our way through. I think this is the first, like, luck test level that actually has some sort of theme to it, which is good. I feel like a lot of luck tests, they don't really, like, have this much gameplay to it. And unfortunately, we do end up not getting a teleport, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I think this is probably the first one that actually has like some art and gameplay to it, which is really pretty. So definitely an interesting concept. So we go from 4 to 3, and then where do we teleport next? Oh yeah, with 2, and then... Oh, okay, so you just need... You get given 2 for the last instead of 1, which is... I suppose that's quite fair. So yeah, cool level. And I think I can see that having a lot of replay value to it. Alright, moving on, we have Rosa. I remember featuring this level in another campaign as well. So I think this actually has low gravity, so we can make a lot of these jumps. This level is hard. So it's not It's not like a level 9 type hard, but the time is quite close, so I'm gonna try and make sure we can get this level done before time runs out. Okay, if I super jump, will that make it? Oh, okay, no, I need a jetpack. Okay. And there's one down here though, which is good. Yeah. And there's a mine as well, of course. We're gonna be making our way up here. I'm just gonna try and save the jetpack in case I need it. Oh wait, do we just finish here? Oh no. Okay, well, it's like we're making our way around. Really pretty tree. I love the shading of that tree. Well, not the shading, but like the colors of it. It's a really nice color palette. Of course, the shading is good as well. And whatever like these clouds are, they're so pretty. Amazing artwork. We've got 20 seconds left, and I'm actually not too sure where the finish is. Oh, it's here. Okay. There is another finish as well. Oh yeah, here. Oh, okay, that's good. So if you go up here, you can finish. If you go up here, you can finish. I like that. Yeah, this is a tough level, I think. It's got a good mechanic with the jetpack gameplay. But yeah, I would say I think I'd put this in like the 8th level in the campaign that I had previously. I think it definitely deserves it. I think it's quite tough, but it's not too tough. But amazing art. I really like the I like the tree, I like the clouds, and I like these little things as well. I'm not even sure what they're supposed to be, but I think they really sell the concept of this environment really well. Moving on, we have Amanisa, which seems to be another cave level. Got some more cool art. I like these little gemstones, they're very colourful. And let me just make sure I'm going the right way. So it looks like this is going to be quite a teleport heavy level, which is good. We always like to see a theme in these levels. Oh, I really love this. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like pine trees or what, but this is pretty. I really like the palette used for this. The background as well is really nice. So I think we want to teleport here. Oh yeah. There we go. Definitely a more teleport orientated level. Oh, we got a hat bag. Let's go. Now we have to make our way up, I'm assuming. Actually, I'm not too sure where I should be going. Oh, okay, then there's another rotate here. And making our way outside. Look at that sunset. This is really pretty. I'm not too sure what the theme of this level would actually be, but I mean, definitely I would say it's probably more of a cavernous theme, but it's just such a breathtaking level. I would say this is actually quite underrated, I think, because this is like, we're on the 4th page now, and like the art and the gameplay is really well done here. Next, we have Volcanic Pit, and I think this seems to be more of a fire-themed level? Okay, so the good thing that I've noticed about this level is the timer is counting up, which is always good. Definitely feels less pressurizing to finish level. We can take our own time with things. All the way down. I really like the embers in the background as well. Definitely selling the theme that we are somewhere hot. Of course, the fire tells us that as well. Also, the brick palette. Oh, sorry, the block palette with the brick and the brown block. I think it's a good combination of blocks to use. Trying to avoid the lava pits. I've noticed everything on the floor is made of brick. So if we fall, oh, actually, we only go back here. It's not too bad. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm blind. Okay, there we go. I gotta be careful making sure I don't hit any nets. Alright, so we're back where we were, but this time we are in a different rotation. So I think we will be going this way instead. And I'm assuming we hit this. We're going up here. I gotta make sure that I'm using this in the correct. I think it should be here, yeah. Let's keep breaking some more bricks. Going through the teleport. Oh, I think I've teleported a bit too far. So actually, we want to be going down here this time. There we go. And now we're going to be going around these little teleport sections. And where do we want to use this? Maybe here? That would make sense to me. Oh yeah, okay. And we've got the wobbly ladder that we're going to be climbing up towards, making our way out of the volcano and hitting the finish block. So not a bad level. I think it's a bit repetitive. I think the level does kind of drag out a little bit with the gameplay, but I think the ending here with the teleports does spice it out a little bit more. And there definitely is some sort of challenge with the with the bricks and the fire, making sure you don't fall and respawn quite far back. But other than that, I think the theming is done really well here, and of course I do love the art. I think the art is complementing the gameplay or the environment really well. Next we have Twilight Jungle, which is I feel like we haven't really gotten many jungle theme levels apart from Okato. I'm assuming Okato is jungle themed. Oh yeah, it looks like we're going up here and making our way through the level. Now of course we have a waterfall there, but I think we want to be going down here. Okay. It definitely does look like there's quite a few paths, but I'm not too sure if they're paths or if they're just like wrong ways. Who knows? Also, we do see a monkey in the distance. He's very cute. I do love him a lot. I'm going down here. Oh, yes. Okay. So I think we'll be powering through this way. Make sure we don't fall. We've got a sword. We'll be swinging that. And we're going to go up here. And through. Oh. Okay, we definitely don't want to be falling down there. We want to be going up this way. And hit the rotate. There we go. And we'll be on these palm trees, which are sideways for some reason. And making my way through the cave. And making sure we do not hit any nets, because we don't want to respawn all the way back there. But it should be fine. Going through here. Oh, okay, this is cool. And we are finishing the level. It was just zooming through the ending, which is kind of cool. I do like this concept. This level is cool. I think I feel like a lot of jungle levels don't really tend to be nighttime themed, but I think Ezmeralda's done a really good job of capturing this theme. Definitely not one that's too common, but still, I enjoyed this a lot. And of course, the moon in distance is very pretty. I like how the moon glows as well. Moving on, we have Carmen. This seems to be quite a similar theme to Volcanic Pit, but I'm actually not too sure. So let's have a look. I'm not too sure where I should be going. I like these little strands. Oh, okay. Wait, this kind of... Oh no. Hopefully I haven't got myself in too much trouble here, because this is looking a little bit apocalypsy. We don't want to... Oh, okay, this seems to be quite difficult. Let's see if I'm right. Just like Volcanic Pit, we are not on a time crunch. We have all the time in the world to complete this level, so hopefully we don't spend too long on it. Also, we don't want to fall there, because I think that takes us all the way back to the beginning. Except now that we do, now that we have the teleport. Am I right? Oh no, I've just Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, that took way too long. Okay, this I think this level is going to be quite tricky from what I've gathered from the first 2 minutes playing it. I'm assuming I'm supposed to like fall and land on those down arrows. Yeah, there we go. Down here? No. Wait, maybe? No. Maybe down here? No. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, wait. I don't think I'm supposed to go. Okay. Wait. What? Where am I supposed to be going? Am I supposed to be going down here? Oh. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. And we're falling. And we are in somewhere. Ooh, my hat. Let's go. I got my hat back. Of all the people in a crowd, my hands will always blindly seek for you. Interesting message. So, I'm not too sure what to think of this level. It's quite hard, but it doesn't seem to be too long, if you know what I mean. Like, there's only like a couple hard sections, and then that's kind of it. I'm not too sure. I'd say it's a fun level. It's definitely got some difficulty to it, but regardless, I think it's alright. I like the use of the red as well. It's really interesting artwork. I think this level does stand out in comparison to Ezmeralda's other work. Moving on, we have Crepusculo, I think if I pronounced that correctly. Looks like another night-themed level with a bit of cave exploration. And of course, we're going to be doing a bit of teleport action as well. Really cool art, by the way. So, it's telling us to go down here. So, oh no. That's not good. So we do not want to be hitting any of that purple stuff. And we just did the exact same thing again, oh boy. Okay, so purple stuff is bad, dude. We do not want to hit it. Apart from when we get the teleport, in that case, we do want to hit it now. And we're going to be teleporting outside. And we're going to be climbing through the trees. Going through the bush, the tree bush. Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't even see that. And oh, okay, I actually wanna. The more happy blocks, the merrier on, I think. Where we want to be zooming through this level, and we're gonna shoot ourselves up, and breaking all these crumble blocks. I really like these. I'm not too sure if they're supposed to be fairies. They do look like the fairies from The Legend of Zelda. Oh, okay, make sure we get that teleport. And I think we want to use the... Oh, we want to use it there, okay. But I think we can just go on these vanish blocks and then just teleport like that. And we're going to need another teleport, so let's swiftly grab it. And get this one as well. So... Still looks like there's a lot of teleport gameplay. I'm not too sure, I think there was another level which had a similar theme of this level. I don't think it was Amanisa. I think Amanisa did have a bit of teleport action though with the cave. I'm not too sure if Ezmeralda's made another level similar to this. But, or maybe it was Spooky Caverns, I'm not too sure, I can't remember. Definitely does seem to be quite a running theme, and I can't really blame them. I think I've got another level which is kind of similar, whereas you're in a cave and you just kind of teleport to different places. And it looks like we're going to be smashing our way through, entering this castle of some sort. And let's go teleport for here. So we need to go all the way up here. And is there anything outside, I'm assuming? Oh yeah, looks like we've got some crumble blocks here. And we're going to get ourselves a teleport. Or is that a vanish block? Okay. Oh, sorry, if we super jump. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, that's actually evil. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. A bit more teleport action. I'm actually not too sure what happens if you end up falling. I'm not too sure if you actually have to redo everything, which would be kind of evil, I'll admit. Be climbing over the chandelier and making our way to the finish. We have 25 seconds. Our timer is going red, but hopefully we will have... Okay, there we go. I was a bit worried I was stuck there, but finished with 16 seconds to go. pretty fun level. I think it actually is quite difficult, especially with the timer. I don't think the gameplay itself is that hard, but with the timer it does add a bit of pressure. I wasn't too sure whether to add this level, to be honest, but it seems to be a Hall of Fame level, but it's not your ordinary Hall of Fame level. It seems to be all different codes hidden within the levels of Ezmeralda, which I actually didn't know. I haven't seen any codes apart from the Lucky Temple one, but I don't know if that really counts, to be honest. But if there's any motivation for people watching to play Ezmeralda's levels, maybe this is one. I'm not too sure if this list is still active, but who knows? Maybe they'll come back to the game again and add you on the Hall of Fame. Okay, so I didn't really want to play too many deathmatch levels, but I'll show off this one. I think this is actually Ezmeralda's only one. Mainly because of the theme. I really love this oriental theme of the level. I think the art is done amazing, and I like the map art, like everything's just kind of inside a frame. So it's just really cool. So we've got like some bamboo, we've got these, I actually don't know what they're called, but like the I'm not sure if it's Japanese or Chinese. I'm gonna assume it's Japan because it does quite resemble Japanese architecture a bit more. This is very pretty. I think Ezmeralda's done an amazing job with the art. Just the whole level does seem very refreshing, and aside from the art, I think the way that the death matches layout is actually really well done as well. I think there's a lot of deathmatch levels which kind of just feel a bit unfair and like not unfair, but maybe it's just a bit tricky to actually like get weapons and find like places to hide and whatnot. Ezmeralda is like done a really good balance of just finding what's best in a deathmatch level and just putting it into one level. Also, I like the use of these big blocks as well. I'm not too sure what they're supposed to represent, but it's pretty cool. All right, moving on, we've got Yggdrasil. I'm not too sure what this level actually is about. I've always seen it and I've always like thought it was pretty cool, but there is a specific theme to this level which probably makes... Let's have a look. So each player has 5 lives. Every time you hit a net, you lose a life. The first 3 players to lose will remain trapped, and the last player will free them. The other player's stats will be reduced though. So... Oh, okay, looks like... it was inspired by one of Maple Leaf's levels. So it says, you need 4 players, you can't beat this level if you try with myself. Okay. So, I mean, we can't really play this level, but I'll see how far I can get through this level before I'm gonna have to call it quits. Okay, so this is pretty much just another deathmatch level, but without the deathmatch theme. I think it was like old school deathmatch levels where it would just be like putting people in nets and trapping them, and whoever won got all the hats and stuff like that. So, God, I completely forgot about that, to be honest. I completely forgot that like Platform Racing 2 had like deathmatch levels without the actual mode. But regardless, I think the theming of this level is pretty cool. I like the big tree, and of course the shading of the art is really cool as well. Alright, next we have the sewers. Now, I don't actually think this level's been played that much, but I think this is actually one of my favourite levels. I kind of like this a lot. Maybe it's just because it's fast-paced, it's got arrows, and of course the sewer theme is very refreshing in comparison to a lot of other common themes that we tend to see a lot. So, it looks like we're going to be jumping over these little sewer puddles. Of course, we see the little rats, of course. Can't have a sewer without seeing rats inside them. I feel like Ezmeralda does this gameplay mechanic quite often, where you're supposed to go left and right, but definitely works, especially for this level, I think. You see the rat now, close up. I'm going to be teleporting, climbing up these ladders, and I'm going to be going through the sewers here. Also, what I've noticed is I've noticed that the rat tail here says 5, which is kind of funny. It's a very creative way to draw it out. But anyways, let's make our way through. Oh, actually, I'm supposed to be going the other way. Am I? I guess I'm teleporting this way now. Not too sure which way is the right way, but I'm gonna be making our way up here and finishing off the level, it seems. Oh yes, pretty cool level. I actually like this level a lot. It's pretty fun and refreshing. And that's pretty much it. The other levels are locked behind a password, so we won't be playing those. But if you enjoyed seeing Ezmeralda's levels, please let me know which one was your favorite, and also please request me some creators and I'll try and have a look through their levels and showcase their amazing work. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.